Hey guys, welcome back to another Moondog trading video. Today's video, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin. Just Bitcoin, guys. I do have Ethereum chart up here that I talked about yesterday. I did Ethereum and SHIB, but now we're going to be talking about Bitcoin and what's going on with Bitcoin just for today. And then we're going to look at the bigger pictures. But right now, we're on the daily chart. And guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I say is just my opinion, educational purposes only. Now, with that being said, I talked about Ethereum yesterday, and everybody was getting excited. We were going up there. We hit our upside target to the T, and then we hit our downside target, and I'll talk about that. Look at this. I did a video yesterday. I said we'll hit up here, and then we'll hit around the 2250, 55, 50 area, and then I had this little area here at 2561 to 2566. And if you look here real quick, boom. Look at this. Hit that perfect on the 4 hour. Got the bounce right here on the daily. So everything worked out perfect for Ethereum so far. On Bitcoin, I'm seeing similar things. A little pullback, guys. Probably within this area. We are seeing my little area right here hold up. But I'm thinking maybe 37 to even anywhere in this box down here, 36,600 at the low end of this move, and then a bounce to the upside. What I think is going to happen here, guys, I think we are going to get a nice move to the upside eventually based on the daily. If we look at the daily and if we look at the 4 hour indicators real quick, you're going to see a lot of things they're starting to max out. Everything's starting to come down. So I do see a little pullback happening right now as I speak, and it's 2:30 in the afternoon Eastern time. So you can see even on the divergence and everything, we're getting a pullback here right now as I speak, and I believe this could be a possible bounce area into this area here. We're still waiting to break out of this bigger trend on the daily, and we're going to go to the daily chart here. We're still waiting to break out of this trend here and move to the upside, which the target technically would be up here. But guys, I have a feeling we're not going to get there anytime soon, and I'm going to show you why. I do think we can reach these levels up here, anywhere from 43 to 44. Maybe a target around. First, we'd have to clear the 39 area that we talked about, 39,000, and then 39. 650, this little box right here, which I could draw up. We clear this area here. And then, I'd be looking for 43 to 44. And then my max target would be this 48 up here. We'll just go 48 even because it's pretty much, it's 48, 48, 48, 18, 48, just around that 48 mark. That would be my max target right there. You could see, a lot of the rejection points that we have there. And so I would be looking for maybe something like this to happen, guys. But we talked about this all the way back here, this happening, okay? So this is nothing new. Coming down here, maybe swooping up, maybe hitting this box here, maybe testing this, boom, boom, doing something like this, coming back down right around here, this level, 41,000 area, retesting that, finally breaking through, 43, 44, retesting, bouncing back off the 43. This is what I think is going to happen, guys. Come up out of here, test this area right around 45, come back down, test 44 again, and then hit this area right around 48, and then I think we're going to come back down. Trickles down slow, try to make some moves up, and then eventually I think we're going to go lower. And the reason I say that, guys, is because, and I also think Ethereum's going to do the same thing. I think Ethereum's going to make a nice move. We talked about this pullback yesterday. But if we look on the daily on Ethereum, you can see the same kind of setup. You can see same kind of setup. I think we're going to probably either get up into this 31 to 34 range, and then we're going to get that rollover, kind of similar to Bitcoin, maybe 34.20, and then roll over. But inside this box here, anywhere from 31 200 to or anywhere from 31 basically to to 34.20. We'll figure that out when we get closer there. But I have a feeling we could get rejected and roll over from there. The reason I'm thinking that, guys, is because we look at Bitcoin on the monthly chart. The monthly chart on Bitcoin is not looking good. We did bounce off my little box here perfectly. We called that bottom absolutely to the dollar. Awesome. All these bounces, actually. We called this to the dollar. You guys, I don't know. When I first started my channel, I started it back here in July. So, yeah, so we did call this back here when I first started my channel. We called both these bottoms, and I said, "Hey guys, I'm buying. I'm going long here." And then I said, "I'm going long, and we're going to 69." And we went to 69 even. I mean, unbelievable, guys. I thought it was funny because before this all happened, and I told some people this. I was watching an interview. It was I don't remember if it was March or February last year. It was a long time ago. But I watched this hedge fund manager. He runs the second biggest hedge fund in the world. And he literally said, so a lot of these hedge funds guys in New York, I've been in trading for a long time. A lot of these guys in New York, they go and they hang out at this bar. It's a private bar. It's called the Bulls and Bears Club. And they hang out there, they drink, they talk about what they're going to do, and a lot of times they'll take all their clients' money together so they can control the market. Well, one of the things they talked about was they thought it would be funny to sell off at 69,000, and I cannot make. I called 69,000 to the dollar, thinking it was going to go there. I did have a fib. There was a fib a little bit above 69. I think it was like 69,200 or something like that we had. But I was saying 69 even because just because I thought it'd be funny, because he thought it was funny that it'd be 69. And sure enough, it was 69 to the dollar. So, and the hedge funds were laughing, thinking it was funny to bring it to that number, which is it's childish, it's stupid. But I mean, it is what it is. It went to 69. We got the tank. Now we're down to here. And now it just shows how easy they can control this market, though, guys. It shows how easy. I mean, they literally told us the game plan back here when before this even happened. They told us where they wanted to bring it, where they wanted to dump it. So a lot of the hedgies dumped it there. They made a ton of money. They got free Bitcoins, whatever they did, leveraging, shorting it, whatever they did. They made tons of money. But anyways, the monthly chart, guys, is not looking good. And what I mean by this is you can see a lot of my indicators are coming down. It's not a big deal, right? It's not too bad. But if we look here at, let's say, the MACD, we go to the MACD, guys. Now, this could turn up. I've seen this happen before. I've seen it happen before back here where it comes down, it turns up. But the fact that it's so high, guys, it's so high that I have a feeling we could come it down, bring it down a little bit, and then go back up. And if you look back here, we're just going to mark where this crossed before, okay? So the blue went down on the red right here. Then we got the pop right here. Then we had the blue crossing right here. So it's only happened on Coinbase. If I had the other chart up, maybe Binance or something, it would go back farther. But on Coinbase, since 2017, it looks like, no, maybe, yeah, 2017. I think they went farther back than that. I'm pretty sure. I think they went farther back than that. Let me look because I thought it was a lot farther back. But let's just look at the two times it happened. All right, let's just look at the two times it happened. Once here, we had a dump of 184%. Last time it happened. Okay. And then here, it doesn't look like a lot, but guys, we're on a monthly candle, so you got to remember that. Here, when it happened, we had a dump of 200%. Oh, no, 100. No, is that right? Another 188%? No, 174%. Where's my lock? I want to make sure I'm locking this right. 174%. So guys, we had this dump here, okay, from bottom to top. This dump here was, come on, lock on there. Oh, so it's 154%, and then we had this one right here. So we had some pretty big dumps. You know, I know it might not look like much, and there was one back here, I believe, too. Let's look. Um, let's look back here. MACD. No, that's when it started to go down. So you could, yeah, that's because we had the big dump right here. It started to go down, and guys, we started dumping at 69 already. Plus, there's also another thing that no one else is talking about, guys, and we're going to erase this. We're deep diving into this now. Now, there's two things that can happen here. You can see my line up here, right? And you guys are probably thinking, well, Moondog, what the heck is that? Well, there's two things that can happen. We could potentially create a W pattern if we're bullish. If somehow, you know, we could turn this thing around, because it's still not game over yet. We do have to get higher in the chart. I believe if we break above $53,000 range, that we could go higher. But there's something that no one's talking about here. We could actually get a nice, come down here, get a nice little W pattern on the monthly. Now, this could take some time. You could see this. This could take some time, all the way until maybe even, let's see, somewhere around September, October of next year. But if we get this W pattern right here, okay, oh, this thing's still on. Why is it? I thought if you right click, it goes away. I guess it doesn't for some reason. No, actually the target would be right around this area here. So yeah, we could get over $100,000 if that W plays out. Okay. Now, the only other problem with this scenario right now is what I can see is everything is turning down on the monthly, which is not good. Okay. And so we gotta really pay attention to this. We don't want to break this area. So we really want this $28,000 area to hold up. If not, there is the 200-day moving average that's coming in right around 19,000 right now. Now this can slowly creep up to 20,000, and you can see here, guys, and since Bitcoin all the way back here, since it was charted on Coinbase. I thought they had it on Coinbase longer than this, because I bought some on Coinbase back then, and maybe 2015, I guess, because they have the 200 days. But yeah, you can see it. It's always held up above the 200-day moving average. So I don't think, maybe we could get a wick, but I don't think it's going under 20,000. So if we do start to move up and this does start to go, we could see a move. There's not much there, is there? Let's look at the weekly. The weekly's now, here's the thing, guys. The weekly right now is looking good, and the daily's looking good. So I'm thinking continue to the upside and then a rejection. The monthly's not looking good. Now, we could see this area here. Okay. This area here. Let me get this thing to work. Anywhere from this area, or we could even do something like this. And then we'll go like this. Now, this is if we break down, guys. If we break those marks, we could see these areas. Let me scroll over. We could see these areas right around here, coming in from 25,800 to 24,300. And if that would fail, then we could get this move right here, coming in right around 19 to 21 to 20 or 21,900, or even 22,000. So that's only if this breaks down. But like I said, right now the daily and the weekly is looking really good. So if we look at the daily chart, guys, looks amazing. The 4-hour short term, not so great. The daily, it's looking okay. It's looking okay. There's some positive here. There's positive here. This is positive right here. But short term on the 4 hour chart, yeah, we could see a pullback like we're seeing now, just like I talked about in yesterday's video with Ethereum. Okay, so the dailies are good. Now look at the weekly, guys. The weekly is looking phenomenal. This is looking like a phenomenal uh, potential bounce. Now, could it fail? Yeah, it could fail. But right now, it's looking, because we had this candle, but right now, this candle is looking like a reversal. Also, look at this. Look at this. We're at the bottom. Boom. Bottom. Boom. Bottom. Boom. Right here, we're in the red. We're getting some positive. This is going to turn into positive divergence right here. So that's going to be good. This right here to the upside, we bottomed out. This is good to the upside. So the weekly is looking strong, guys. Look, this is starting to turn up. If we can close the day out, today's Sunday. If we can close the day out above 36,000, I believe eventually we're going to trickle up and get to at least the 43 to 44, and maybe test that 48 if we can clear those marks, and then maybe look for rejection. And then hopefully, if we get past this 42, guys, we're clean sailing to 60. Okay, so if we get past that 52, it's upside from there. All right, so but yeah, this is Bitcoin in a long term and short term, everything you can think of. We're looking at it right now. 4 hour, like I said, not doing too good. We're calling this pullback, just like we called this pullback here on Ethereum when everybody started getting excited. I didn't mean to be the bearer of bad news last night, but I'm being real. This is what I do, guys. You know, you can, I don't recommend using leverage because a lot of people get wrecked. And sometimes, depending on your platform, sometimes they'll rip you off too. So you got to be careful of that. But yeah, you could take it. You could have took a short here. Also, when you get in these areas, I'm expecting a bigger move based on the weekly. Um, I'm unless something happens bad today and this thing starts tanking and we get under 36,000, then yeah, it could get ugly. But I don't think that's going to happen within the next. I mean, it's Bitcoin. It can happen. There could be a big short move that comes in here. But right last time I looked, um, shorts are paying for their positions. So we also could see a short squeeze to bring this thing up as well. So keep that in mind because they're holding their position short. They have to pay. They're losing money, right? Well, they're not losing money because technically right now it's going down. If they shorted it right here or they shorted it from the top, it depends what kind of short position they're in. They short it from the top and they're still holding. They're starting to pay for that. So the ideal would be to cash out and maximize your gains. But greed is something different. So, but eventually they're gonna cash out. You can see a little cashing out here. That's what caused this to go up. So I'm expecting a little bit more cash out to bring this move back up. And for them to close their positions, they have to buy back Bitcoin. So it causes the price to go up. That's how it works. Okay. So I think that's it for this afternoon's video with Bitcoin. I'll try to do an update later if I get some time. Much love to you guys. Make sure you guys sub to the channel. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. Let's keep this thing rolling. I want to get to 1,000, go live, and start charting live for you guys to do this in real time so you guys don't miss these easy trades. Like if you guys would have seen my video yesterday, you guys could have made money either shorting this or closing out your position at the top and even buying back cheaper, whatever your strategy is. But like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, but hey, these things, technical analysis works. So much love to you guys. I'm going to put my link to Twitter in the description. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. Also, I'll put a link to Webull. You sign up, put $100 in there. You get 6 free shares, I believe. I don't know if they're still running that deal. It could be 3, but it's free money. You can take your $100 out after you let it settle and just sell your shares. Much love to you guys. Appreciate you guys watching, and peace out.